His wisdom, surprisingly enough. I got to check on him, man. He's my guy. And yeah, so his presence was missed, today. And, what he brings to this team, he's more than just an unsung hero. He is, everything the Patriots represent: hard, you know, tough, resilient, gritty. You know, that's Julian Edelman.
Just a quick follow up. I guess your confidence in the other guys, the depth of the receiver to step up if Julian is out and Nikhil is out this Sunday.
I think I got my plate full with focusing on me. I have all confidence in whoever's out there, and wherever the read takes me, that's where the ball is going to go. So if it's not Julian, if it's not Bud, if it's not whomever, I just got to be ready to rock and roll and get the ball out and make good decisions.
Thank you.
Next question, Nick O'Malley, followed by Alan Siegel.
Hi, Cam. You guys are hitting a stretch where you've got a lot of road games coming up and had your bye week shifted a little early. What are some things that you focus on, whether it's training, nutrition, mental, to help recover and stay in good condition now that you're in the thick of the grind of the season?
Well, just practice. I think we get all that in our preparation as a team, and Coach William does a great job in making sure that we're well conditioned and well hip to the things that we need to kind of focus on. But in order for us to kind of get to where we want to go, we just got to take it one game at a time. That what we're planning on doing, and we'll be good to go.
Just a quick follow-up focusing on your nutrition and diet as it pertains to this point in the NFL calendar. Do you have a favorite Halloween candy?
Unfortunately, a lot of the candies aren't vegan because of the gelatin. But I'm a big marshmallow guy, and they make homemade marshmallows here, which are tremendous. But I'm a old school circus peanut type of candy eater. I eat Skittles. Sour Patch are vegan, surprisingly, and the strawberry or the watermelon. So yeah. So not cotton candy too. But candy as a whole in my household, with all these kids, man, they'll be set to go all the way through December.
Thank you.
Next question, Alan Siegel, followed by Mike Reese.
Thanks, Stacy. You're making me hungry with the candy talk, Cam.
Yeah.
Through your own words, you have told us that you're not happy with the way you were playing, that you want to get better, and thumbs point right at you.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you want to do well on Sunday. You want to lead the team. Something you have to fight against on Sunday is being too high, adrenaline running too far, so that you don't start pressing. You just keep calm and staying on that even keel as much as you want to do well on Sunday.
I just, for me, it's just about allowing plays to linger. And when I say that, I don't mean it, just by the bad plays. I mean it by good plays too, because, success in many ways can be the biggest distraction. I think the fact that when you have, learning curves, like I'm having now, or this team, so to speak, you can kind of really go in depth and see what the issue is. But yet, I think the thing for me is this offense is so advanced and so schematically, driven by, a specific reaction of how the defense or what the defense is doing. And I just have to, be accessible to, understanding the play caller's purpose and being able to execute at hand, whether we went over it or not. Josh does a great job with game planning and these last two games, it has been one after the another that is I've been more thinking more than playing and reacting, what I pride myself on doing. And he's been great throughout this process, Jed, as well as Coach Bill, but I do understand that type of football play is unacceptable. by no means. And I'm all about putting the team in the best situation to win, and that's what I have to do here moving forward.
Thanks, Cam.
Yes, sir.
Question, Mike Reese, followed by Dan Roach.
Hey, Cam, this is a little bit of a different question relating to the jersey number 1. Warren Moon, I believe, was one of the first to wear it, but there's sort of a new generation of players now wearing it. Kyler Murray, Tua. Take me back. When did you decide? How did you decide to wear that number, and what does it mean to you to see that number gaining more popularity with quarterbacks?
I never really thought about it. It's I wouldn't say I was the first person to kind of put people on. Obviously, going back to Warren Moon, and him being such a pinnacle in trailblazing opportunities for quarterbacks like me. I made the decision because when I first went to Carolina, I wanted number 2, and number 2 represented the second son, which I am from my mom. Jimmy Clausen had number 2 at the time, and I wasn't prepared to pay the bill that was requested. So I picked another number.
Next question, Dan Roach.
Hi, Cam. Just a thought. On Sunday and Monday, you were pretty, vocal about just maybe you were thinking too much and what have you. And Bill Belichick said this week that where it starts with a guy like you to get going where you need to get going is maybe in practice. And just a thought on how your week has gone and how you've been feeling throughout the week.
It's been good. It's been good. I have to do my part. Coach Josh says it best. Where we cannot put ourselves in a position where we have to reteach certain things, and especially for me, I kind of hit a point, coming off Corona, where it's just like, okay, I know this, but in essence, I don't know it good enough, or I don't know it the way I should know it because I've only saw this particular type of looks. Now, as defenses start scheming you up and start realizing, this, that, and the third, you have to be able to have answers for it. And it doesn't matter how many reps we get in practice. It doesn't matter how many, examples, coach has to show me on film or what I see on film. You have to still be able to react to what their schematics of what their wrinkle is in each and every week. So given whatever the call is for us, you have to have an outlet for every single thing. And when you're behind the center and you control pretty much the whole layout of a lot of things, you have to have a clear mind and know that, okay, that last one wasn't good. The last one was great. The last one was, wasn't good enough. Okay, how can we move forward? And I'm on a constant perfection or a constant journey to perfection. And yeah, having these last couple of days in practice and whether it's been dry, rainy, or whatever, my mentality has still been the same. I still want to control to make it a smoother transition, leaving the huddle. And by the time I say hut, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go, how I'm supposed to get there, and getting there.
Next question, Ian Steele, followed by Yanni Caracas.
Thanks, Stacy. Cam, I remember when you first signed on and you did the video with Odell Beckham and Todd Gurley, you said that the Patriots were getting a dog and a tipped-off dog.
Yeah.
Is that still there, considering that the struggles that you guys have had lately, or is it even more so? Has it gone down a little bit with the confidence? Where's that at right now?
Man, listen, I'll say this, and I've been away from. I had to go on this. I'm still on this hiatus where I kind of blocked a lot of things off. But make no mistake about it, yeah, more than ever. Because I feel like when you're trash and when you put on performances like I did this past week, anybody can start talking to you. And from the whispers and the chirpers and the things but when you're doing your job and when you're good enough, like certain people, It doesn't even get to your desk. But the fact that, you know, you're down or you may be low in confidence at that particular point in time, that you're an easy target because you're down. But when you're going, you know, that's growth, that's maturation. And for me, and when you talk about dog, that never leaves. It's just a mentality. I live my life in that specific type of way. It was handed down to me, you know, from coaches to my dad to, you know, from